I love easy recipes. I love getting dinner to the table quick, easy, and delicious. So I'm sharing with you today 4 recipes that basically cook themselves for those nights that you really just aren't in the mood to do a whole lot of cooking, but you still need to feed your family, of course. So these 4 recipes, you'll love them. They're so easy and they're really delicious. My family really enjoys them. So let's get going on these 4 recipes that cook themselves, and on those nights you don't feel like cooking, these are total winners. If you're new to my channel, make sure you click subscribe. Let me show you these I don't really feel like cooking recipes.
So we're starting off with some Hawaiian roll sliders. I have this Hawaiian roll bread cut in half. I'm gonna add on some Dijon mustard and I'm gonna give it a little spread across. I'm gonna use some ham, and this is customizable, but we love this with ham. This is gonna be ham and cheese sliders. So you can do this with turkey. Any kind of sliced deli meat is delicious on these. I have sliced cheddar cheese I'll do a layer of. And I'm going to add the top of these back on. They kind of fell apart while I was cutting them. But I'm going to make some melted butter. I have half a cup of melted butter. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to give this a little mix, and then I will put this on top of these sliders. I have my oven. It is preheating to 350 degrees. So once this butter is on, I'm going to also add on some little sesame seeds as a little garnishment, and then I will put these in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then dinner is ready. These are so easy. These are a huge hit. Makes plenty for everyone. They're really good leftovers also if you happen to have leftovers, but they are amazing. Serve with a side salad and your dinner is ready to go to the table. Very little effort. I'm going to be doing a ravioli pasta bake. I'm going to start with frozen meatballs. We love frozen meatballs. They are my go-to on nights where we need a quick dinner. I have this protein pasta, and you can use your favorite kind of pasta. I have no sugar added spaghetti sauce, a jar. You can use your favorite spaghetti sauce. I love this one with no sugar added. I'm gonna get all that in there. I'm going to add in a cup of water and gonna kind of shake it around in the jar just to get the rest of the spaghetti sauce out of there. And then this needs a cup of water just to help make these noodles nice and soft when they are ready to go. I'm going to give this a little stir, mix it around a bit. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and this is just going to be so easy. You just pop it in. I'm going to add on some mozzarella cheese, about a cup of mozzarella cheese on top. You can add a little Parmesan cheese as well if you would like. So I'm going to put some foil on top of this when I bake it, and that's really going to help these noodles come out perfect. So I'm going to bake this in the oven for about 40 minutes, and dinner is ready to go. So easy. Just basically dump this into your casserole dish, and dinner is all ready. My kids love this one. It's a huge hit. I love how easy it is. Lots of leftovers on this one also. We do a lot of leftovers. I love leftovers. I always have them for lunch, so I like to make big batches of a lot of different things. This meal is going to be a sheet pan shrimp and vegetables. We have been really into shrimp lately, and they're so easy. So my shrimp is defrosted. This has the tail on, but they are deveined. So I have my shrimp on my baking mat lined cookie sheet. I have a zucchini and a yellow squash that I have chopped up into some smaller pieces. I'm going to add in some onion as well. You can add your favorite veggies to this. I'm going to also add in a sweet potato. We have been loving sweet potato lately. So all of this on here, I'm going to spray it now with some olive oil. I got this new olive oil sprayer that I just really like. It just coats things really well. So I'm going to just mix this around. I'm going to add some seasonings in, and add your favorite seasonings to taste. I'm doing chili powder, paprika. I have garlic powder and onion powder as well. So I'm just adding in about a teaspoon or less of the seasonings, but you can customize this to your preference. Gonna give this a toss. I'm gonna bake this in the oven at 350. It is all done now after 20 minutes. An amazing dinner. So I have a rotisserie chicken, which is so great for those nights where you don't feel like cooking. I have 2 cups of egg noodles. This is going to be a chicken noodle casserole, and it is just so great. You just put it all in here, cover it up, and you are good to go for dinner. So I have my frozen peas and carrots. I have canned corn. I'm gonna make a sauce that is really simple. I have a cup of milk. I'm gonna add in a can of cream of chicken also, and this sauce is gonna be so good on top of these noodles and the chicken. I also have a can of cream of mushroom, which I just love in casseroles. And I add in some seasonings as well. I have garlic powder and onion powder, about a teaspoon of each, and some salt or some pepper as well. You can add salt if you would like. I'm gonna mix this up, pour this on top of my ingredients, and then I will cover this up with foil. Bake this in the oven at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes, and it is good to go. Your dinner is ready. Minimal effort. You just basically toss it all into this casserole dish and bake it, and you are good to go. Look how yummy this is. It is one of my favorites for sure. I hope you love these really easy for just basically lazy dinner ideas that we make when we don't feel like cooking a lot and we need to get dinner to the table quickly. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.